Happy Sunday, guys. Today I wanted to talk about basically finding direction in life and how I found direction in life anyway. I remember it all started after I basically had this I would say my sense of self-worth was broken down. I mean, for most of my life anyway, I've had like very low self-esteem or whatever. But then I did find self-worth, but it was in negative things, like things that actually it's wait, hold on, let me see if the light is whatever. Yeah, I found value from myself in things that had no substance. Things like girls, like multiple girls type thing. Um I wouldn't say doing drugs. Like that wasn't it wasn't a thing. Like it was just like it happened like what twice or something like, and then just doing a whole lot of rubbish. You know what I'm saying? So I found my wife in those things, but then like earlier and then later on, a situation arose. I basically just I got betrayed by a female, and I mean people blame it on karma, but I just think it was needed for me to start to find my own self-worth in myself, to start to like myself for me and not like myself because of the people are approving. So after this girl did me dirty or whatever, I just felt very worthless, and I went back to doing all these things like what drugs, whatever, and talking to girls. And then the crazy thing is, at after being like done dirty by this girl, going back into all these things, I just felt kind of like an imposter. Like I just felt like, bro, like what am I doing? Like that's when I saw that it wasn't actually adding value to my life, and I was going nowhere. And I also saw that because I was making better friends, because I moved cities, I was seeing that some of the friends I was with, they just weren't helping at all. They weren't added to my life. It just kind of made my life a bit harder, especially finding myself in general as a person. They didn't help at all. So what helped me to start to find self-worth and find direction was when I started hitting the gym. I went to the gym as a joke, and then I bumped into a friend who has been training for quite a while, and he's very, very, like, he's built. So he started training me, and, I just stuck with it. And then even, like, talking to him in the gym as well, like, it was extremely insightful. He's slightly older than me by, like, what, 3 years. So he's, like, you know, he's lived longer than me, he has more life experience. So, he would be like, asking me, oh, what do you want to do in life? Giving me some sort of like, just helping me to think, telling me about myself as well, which was very useful. I think at that time as well, I was starting to block out other people's opinions apart from maybe him and anyone that wasn't where I wanted to, anyone that was not where I wanted to be at in life. I didn't listen to them at all. Anything, nothing at all, bro. I didn't listen to anything they said, bro. Just him. other people I would meet that are rich or very spiritually in tune with whatever they believe in. I would listen to them. So yeah, it would help me to start to like actually think about where I was headed in life and find some direction. And I was guided a lot. I'm very grateful to God I met all these people. I'm very grateful to God for all the situations that arose, all the pain, almost losing my mind and stuff like that. So yeah, after the gym, I'd say something else that would help me to find direction was prayer and studying the Bible, especially Proverbs. Proverbs in the Bible, even if you don't believe in Jesus, like you still read Proverbs, bro. There's a lot of wisdom, like worldly, how to navigate the real world, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about, oh, God this, God that. It teaches you how to be a strong man, a good woman, how to look for good women as well, and how to be wise. Things that wise people think of, you know. My phone ran out of storage. Another thing that helped me to find direction was having principles. Yo, because even if everything, going to the gym, talking to better people. I mean, I was meeting better people, but I still had my old friends. Let me not say old friends, because I made a new set of friends, but they kind of like would lead me into things or make me think about things I don't want to think about or do. So, and then I had another set of friends that would be healthier for me to be around. So yeah, that's a whole nother story for another day, another video. But yeah, I still had some of my old people that I was still chilling with, and they being around them made me realize that I still haven't got it yet. Something hasn't clicked. So shout out to my boy RNS. I would watch some of his YouTube videos. And I had a principle, right? A certain principle that I don't want to break. I don't want to break this principle. And I was struggling with it because, you know, everyone else, they like to do these things, and like I was tempted heavily, you know what I mean? I was tempted heavily. And it's not even a thing where like it's like I have the choice to actually do it type thing. Like there are some things that like people would say like, oh, I don't want to go to the club because, you know, there's bad things in there, you know, people do this and that. But there's some people that they say that and then like they're not even allowed to go anyway because they still live with their parents. See, I had the choice to break this principle or not. And I was struggling heavily to not do it, and it was not, I didn't do it, but it was, the pressure was so much, bro. The pressure was so much. But my boy RNS, I watched a couple of his videos on how to have principles, steady on the principles, never break the principles, and having a list of principles is extremely useful. I had a phone call with him as well. We spoke, and he literally reassured. He's older than me as well by a bit. He reassured me, bro. Like he told me, bro. Like honestly, like it doesn't matter what these people think, and like at the end of the day, when you go against your own word, you're gonna still know about it. You know what I'm saying? And it will be very detrimental to your self-esteem. So what he told me to do look through the Bible, because that's what I read. That's my religion. So go through the Bible, all the principles in the Bible, like the Ten Commandments and things like that. Write that down in your notes. Follow those principles, and then add more principles that, what you truly think deep down, like that you don't want to do, that you think, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me even check my notes. I think I even have a notebook here. Bear with me a moment. Yes. To start off the principles that you want to start following. Sorry, I want to get a good angle, camera angle. So. Sorry. I lock in. What I won't do to myself, what I won't do to others, and what I won't let others do to me. Those 3 points, write principles based on those 3 points. What I've written on, actually, I won't lie, I don't want to share them. I don't want to share that. Maybe another time in it, but you need to have your principles, even from like books that you've read that you felt like, oh, this is a good point. But don't just copy other people. Like, do what you think is right or wrong. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Like, you have to live to your own standards, live to your own expectations, and remember that not only money, time. It's not only money and time that comes and goes. Like, friends can come and go as well. People come and go, definitely. So don't try and impress anybody. Don't try and fit in with anyone. Tolerate people, and people should tolerate you. You know what I'm saying? If anyone doesn't like your style, doesn't like the way you think, the way you operate, the way you do things, then you don't need them, G. You don't need them. They're gonna sway you left, right, center, bro. You want to be able to be grounded. You know what I mean? If you're not grounded, then people will push you about, steer you in any direction. People can just tell you something like, oh, engineering's a good course to do. Apparently, this, that. And then you just start doing engineering. You can't be operating like that, bro. Like, do what you think is right. In fact, learn for yourself. Even if, like, fair enough, some people like to do the thing, what's it called? When people tell you something, like, so you don't do it yourself, you know what I mean? Like, steering you clear of mistakes, basically. Like, it is wise to listen to advice, but sometimes it's better to learn for yourself. However, like, it really depends, though. You know what I mean? It really depends. If they are at where you want to be in life, then I would say listen to them and don't indulge in whatever they're advising you not to do. But, if they're just your friend, like, if they're just some guy, bro, I promise you, do what you want, do what you want. That's something as well that I know a lot of people nowadays, anyway, like my generation, would struggle with, because they'll listen to people like Andrew Tate, all these influencers. Anything they do, they'll just take it. They've got it stuck in their mouth, bro. You know what I mean? Like, too much glazing, bro. Too much glazing. Live for yourself. Live by your own principles. Some of my principles are even written on my corkboard, bro. And then I have it also in this notebook. this is when I was going through like whatever hard times I was going through, so I had to like write down a lot. I've got like, what, let me see how many there is. And this is because I like to think a lot. So I'll just write them down, write down my thoughts constantly. 103 principles. And I know there's more, because I stopped writing in this book and I started doing it on my phone and my notes and on my wall. Well, it started on my wall, to be fair, but I started to actually like label them as principles in here. And shout out to RNS, man. That nigga was God sent as well, fam. Am I allowed to say the N-word here? Find out. I'll probably still blur that out just in case. I just don't want. Actually, I don't care, bro. Find out. I'll just re-upload if anything goes wrong. Yeah, basic principles around whatever you truly believe in, especially religion-wise or spirituality-wise. So I need to make a separate video on religion as well, because really and truly, I wouldn't even consider myself religious. Just consider myself spiritual. That's a whole other topic though, for another day. But yeah, if you want direction in life, steady on a principle. Steady on multiple principles, but even if it's just one, because I feel like one can be enough to change your whole entire life. Like, it could be, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself yesterday. That could be one principle that you can stick with throughout your whole life. That's literally like a wrap up of like what your whole life should be like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, find principles. Minimize your circle to valuable people with high value, people that are better than you as well, because they'll definitely help you to find that drive. They'll definitely help you to find direction, bro. Because if not, you'll just be you'll be behind, bro. I promise you. If you're surrounded by millionaires, you're gonna wake up quick, bro. You're gonna wake up quick. There's no way you're gonna be like, oh, what am I gonna do with my life? Bro, you're gonna find something quick, bro, in 3 seconds. Bro, within a day, bro, you'll find something, fam. Trust me, fam. You'll be trying different things, doing new things all the time. Trust me, fam. Another thing as well that I'm still looking into myself is developing a new subconscious way of thinking. I'm still gonna read about that. Bro, to be fair, I've even done that myself with reading. Like redeveloping my subconscious mind, because bro, throughout my whole life, it's from young, like from a child, I hated reading books, bro. I did not like reading. But I'm not an idiot, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But I hated reading. Maybe that's why I never was able to focus well throughout my life. But yeah, like reading books, I hate reading books. I even did maths, like for my college, further maths, physics, and now in university I study maths. So you can tell, like, I just don't want to read any books, bro. And then I was finding out that knowledge is power when you put your knowledge to use or whatever. And to gain knowledge, you have to read books, which I did not want to do. Never, bro. I don't want to read a book. Hell no, bro. Hell no. But I think I've just been getting like angry with where I am right now in life. So it's like one day I just woke up and I said, nah, I can't do it. I don't even think I slept and woke up. It was in the middle of the night. I was just like, nah, this can't run. I start waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Just to like, at least if I wasn't finding a direction, I was doing something consistent to help me to have some sort of something consistent that was healthy anyway. And I wanted to maximize my time that I was awake so that I could have more time to think. Listening to music less anime. Less time just like goofing about. Less time being gluttonous as well. Less time on socials. Until I was ready. I didn't force anything. I waited till I was ready to start posting on Instagram again, posting on Snap again. I mean, to be fair, I've always been posting on Snap, but I'll take breaks, long breaks, and then I'll post again. But I was just angry with like where I was at in life. I wanted to pick up reading. And like, I think subconsciously I've always been thinking like, yo, you can't read, like, you know, that's not your thing. Like, if you read a book, you'll finish. Like, reading just wasn't my thing, bro. But eventually I wrote it down as one of my goals. Literally one of my goals is to read one book. I haven't put one. That's crazy. Like, I genuinely didn't think I could read one book in a year, bro. And I ordered a book recently, actually, like a couple of days ago, and I finished it that day. The same day it came, I finished it. And then I ordered 2 more books that same day, fam. So I'm very grateful to God I've rewired my brain, you know, to like reading now, and like that I actually want to learn from books. Like, bro, genuinely, it says read one book. One, bro. In 2024, read one book. And I wrote that like 3 months ago, bro. And I only read yeah, that's actually crazy, bro. 3 months since writing that, the first book I read was literally 2 days ago, and we're in May 26th or something, bro. Nah, I can't. That's too ugly, bro. That's too ugly. But yeah, rewire your subconscious mind, steady on principles. Make sure that you're in the right environment. Always keep your mind healthy by reading books and going to the gym and eating right as well. Yeah, that's how you find direction in life, in my personal, professional opinion and from experiences. That's all I wanted to say today. Before I go, yeah, look at this. I'm sicking up. My friend signed. Where is it? My friend signed it before he left for America. The friend that trained me in the gym. This is a painting by Kirsty, one of my friends. I guess this is I got this at Sea Life like a couple years ago. This is what we are supposed to use to clean up. Okay, I'm signing out, guys. This is too cringe.